everybody, welcome. Good to have you along as we look ahead to racing on the weekend. On Saturday, we've got a double header of local racing action. On the Highveld, we're racing at Turfentine, and alongside Turfentine, we are racing in KZN. In the capital, Pietermaritzburg, racing at Hollywoodbets Scottsville for an 8-race program. Now, fingers crossed that this meeting goes ahead as schedule, as there is rain forecast over the next couple of days in KZN. The first of 8 on Saturday at Hollywoodbets Scottsville gets underway at 12:35. Now, you know the drill. If you are going to be taking your free Hollywoodbet Punter Challenge entry, you need to be on 5 minutes before the advertised starting time. You need to take the bet slip because that will put you in line for the big jackpot prize. Let's work our way through this card, see how many winners we can find on the program. The first race is a maiden juvenile plate of 1,000 meters, and we have 8 runners to contest the opening leg of the bipot. Not an easy start to the day, as 7 of the 8 runners in this contest are first-timers, and you know the betting is normally a good guide in terms of what we can expect as far as their chances is concerned. At the time of recording, unfortunately, no Antipos betting available for the weekend as such, so we're going to go on what I've studied and what I've seen. In the first race, I like the horse that's got experience, and that's number 3, Black Frost. This horse showed good improvement when second over 1,100 meters last time out on this course. That was his 3rd career start. He should have finished a lot closer that day, was it not for the fact that he had to switch at the 250-meter mark. Now, I do feel with experience on his side and further natural progress that we can expect, I do believe that he could be the right one and the one to beat in the opener, purely because he's got racing experience on his side and possibly a banker in the opening leg of the bipot. As far as the first-timers are concerned, you're probably going to have to toss in the ones that cost a bit of money. There is a 1 million rand son of Versen Getrix from the Mike and Matthew de Kock stable. Number 1, I'm a Fireball. Riverton bred a 450,000 rand son of One World. Number 4, World of Royalty. And then number 6, Dungeon Dragon. He's a 350,000 rand son of Patala Palace. So I'm going to bank a number 3 in the opening leg of the bipot. And the selections for race 1 are 3, 1, 4 and 6. Race 2 will be the first leg of the place accumulator. The off time of race 2 is 1:10 and you need to have those perms on by that time. Race 2 is a maiden juvenile plate of 1,000 meters, and we have 10 runners carded in race 2. I like the look of number 8, Captain's Pride. Now, this horse ran a good 3rd over 1,100 meters last time out at this track. The form of that race has been franked by the 5th place finisher, Quickstep Gull, who has subsequently come out and won. I do believe that Captain's Pride is still on the up, and she's the one to side with in race 2 on the program, ahead of 10 Miss Denon, 4 Royal Kalani, and 5 Willow Gem. 8, 10, 4, 5 are the numbers we're going with in race number 2. That takes us on to the first leg of the Pick 6. You need to be on at 13:45. Third race is a maiden plate for 3-year-olds to be run over 1,200 meters, and there are 9 runners carded to run in the 3rd. I'm siding here with number 9, Life on the Tides. This horse showed very good improvement from 1st to 2nd run, and you know that's the kind of horses that I like to go for. Finished 5th over this trip at Hollywoodbets Gravel last time out. Could have finished a lot closer, but for the fact that he had to switch at the 150-meter mark and was staying on in the run to the wire. Definitely will have more to come. Further natural improvement is expected. This horse is still improving, and in this field, I do believe, will take a power of beating. So I'm siding with 9, Life on the Tides, ahead of 7, Grand Force, 6, Miss Galore, and 8, Sovereign Command. Race 4 is the first leg of the jackpot, the first jackpot as such. You need to be on at 14:20. It's a maiden plate to be run over 1,400 meters, and there are 10 runners carded to run in race 4 on the card. I must admit, I like the look of number 4, Vencedor. Rachel Vinegar rides for her Governor Michael Roberts. This horse has been a model of consistency of late. If you look at the form, loves to race up handy. If you look at that penultimate run, that certainly does draw one's attention to the fact that he finished third over this course and distance in that run. Well drawn in 4, and I do believe will have a big say in the outcome of this race. However, he just needs to finish off his races, and that's the one thing that he's been lacking in of late. Hence the reason I'm going to look for a danger, and I think the biggest danger in this field is number 7, Master de Rouvaun. Also showed good improvement when second over this course and distance last time out. Another one that likes to race up with a pace. He was really trying his hardest last time out, and he would have come on with the benefit of that run. He should strip a lot fitter now, having his second run after a rest. And this happens to be trainer Mark Dixon's only runner on the day. So I do think could give Vencedor a run for his money. So the selection in race 4 for Vencedor from 7 Master de Rouvaun, 1 do in time and 10-0 space 0. We move on to race 5, which is a maiden plate for fillies to be run over 1,750 metres. 11 runners carded to run in race 5. And I must admit, I like the look of number 5, Umzolo Zolo. Now this horse has had 2 fair runs since returning from a 13-week break. She was staying on over 1,400 metres last time out. The horse that finished second on that day was a horse called Zena Rose, who has subsequently come out and won since then. I think she would love the step up to 1,750. She will also be at a peak fitness, having her third one after rest. Rachel Vinegar takes the 1.5 kilos off her back, and to me, she rates the one to beat. So I'm going 5 Umzolo Zolo from 7 Sanbini, 6 Glorious Butterfly, and 4 Royal Mermaid. 5, 7, 6, 4, the numbers race 5. Race 6 on the card is a C Stakes fillies and mares over 1,400, where we have 11 runners carded to run. And I'm looking for a bit of value here in the 6. I'm siding with number 10, Siberian Winter. Now this horse stayed on when 6 over 1,100 metres last time out. If one looks at that penultimate run, she was second over 1,200 at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. That certainly does attract one's attention to that particular run. She is the stable elect with Rachel Vinegar in the saddle, always there or thereabout, and with a bit of luck in running from the deep draw, I do think she can bounce back to winning ways, so fingers crossed that she can win it for us. I'm going 10 Siberian Winter, ahead of 11 for Jador, 3 Zalta Star, and 7 Beautiful Rania. 10, 11, 3, 7 are the numbers I'm going with in race number 6. That takes us on to the penultimate race on the programme, race 7. It's a class 4 for fillies with a benchmark of 79. This race to be run over 1,000 metres, and there are 9 runners carded to run race 7. To me, this looks like a boat race between Happy Analia and Mama's Baby. Let me start with 5 Happy Analia. This horse produced a good second last time out, and I do remember us going for Happy Analia. She showed good toe from the get-go over 1,200 metres, and she just got outrun of it late. All 3 of her career starts have come over this distance, so she is my first choice again, number 5, Happy Analia. 6, Mama's Baby is in good form. She was also outrun last time out. She finished second over 1,200 metres. That was on the poly at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. She now drops back to 1,000 metres, and she also takes a step up in class. But I do think with her form, she should be competitive. So I'm going 5 Happy Analia to beat number 6 Mama's Baby, 7 Rugged Lover, and 9 Jane's Vision. 5, 6, 7, 9 the numbers in race number 7. That takes us on to the lucky last. Race 8 jumps at 1640. It's a class 4 for fillies, benchmark 80 over 1,200, and a big field of 15 runners to round off the day at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. Now here are a couple of them that are renewing rivalry. Let's start with number 7, Abaddon. Now this horse ran on very strongly last time out over the course and distance when winning that last start, and if one looks at the form, a hat-trick is definitely on the cards. However, there are a couple that does meet number 7, Abaddon, on better weight terms. For example, number 10, All the Time, is a kilo and a half better off at the weights for a 0.8 length beating, and that should reverse the form. Number 13, Gorgeous Guy, 4 kilos better off at the weights for a 2 kilo beating, and that's more than enough to turn the tables and more than enough for me to decide who I'm going with. 13, Gorgeous Guy to win the last, ahead of number 10, All the Time. For third, I'm going with 7, Abaddon, and fourth, number 1, Celtic Chief. 13, 10, 7, 1, the numbers in the last, and that takes care of racing at Hollywoodbets Scottsville on Saturday afternoon. Trust you'll have an enjoyable and profitable afternoon's racing. Till next time, from me, Rouvaun, take care. Cheers for now.